day where we from, yo, it goes down. Day to night, hood to hood, block to block, town to town. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard.
I keep you bitches 6 inches when I'm switching from marker to ammunition. Listen, this is new for the kids in position, waiting to escape each clip and evicted. You're 6-bit, 666 each digit, profit from these licks and keep my spit prolific. In an instant, I'ma live a life like Mystic. Stay high to defy the laws of physics. Critics kiss my ass, you can witness, never missing when I aim at a misfit. His shit ain't equipped with enough to have ammo. When the King's Arch wig split, give it a 0 when I'm a 15 like AR. You can live your life in the graveyard. Life you're not gonna take ours. I got a lot to say than just 8 bars. If you hate ours, this day you might make ours. Something frightening's about to happen. Lightning strikes the mic when I be rapping. Don't even come and tell me you saw me blasted. I'll be flashing, ego smashing. Nobody will close my casket.
Live from the graveyard, 3 young riders, ammunition, King Czar, Mac Pacino.
Every day where we from, yo, it goes down. Day to night, hood to hood, block to block, town to town. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard.
I'm telling them bitch is for the reason us bitch ass niggas hating. Nigga ride through my hood on go dating. Split the script from a strap erase. Somebody dropped in the middle of sex. Got his ass with a missile, now he's really wet. It's a killer set. I got mental threats, and on top of that, I'm a lunatic. My niggas be tripping on me sometimes, saying that a nigga be out his mind. So evacuate, in other words vacate, cause a nigga like me might premeditate. I'm full of danger, oops, I mean anger shit, but I guess they both apply. See eye to eye, not me, my nigga, you got 20/20 vision, peek my trigger. It's lovely, ain't it, nigga, that's my bitch. We done fucked around, and it's some main shit, untamed shit, insane shit. And every time I get done, it's an empty clip. I don't understand, but I'm on the edge. I guess I'm part of the living dead. That's what I said. From me, don't listen. Crazy, sorry, got hollows hissing. Walk with me, go kill with me, pull guns with me, come kill with me, come ride with me, go steal with me. If you don't fuck with me, you history. One lifeline gone, and the sick, and the death's with me. It run blood stick. Torture chamber, bottom pit, the home of a deranged out lunatic.
Every day where we from, yo, it goes down.
Kill, kill, murder, murder, kill, kill, murder, murder, kill, kill.
Second in the karaoke.
Yeah.
Just like
I try to slide, trying to on the ride. I'm in this bitch like I'm on a suicide.
Okay, you have the spits.
What up, Ryan?
What's up? What's up?
How you doing, man? You all right?
I feel good in first place, dog.
We got Ricky Bobby here with his regular account, ladies and gentlemen. No more Laura Randall. It is Robert Randall. Double R. What they used to call him.
Pretty
Bobby's in the building. All right. Now we also have Ian in the house. What's going on, Ian?
It's going pretty good, man. It's always good to be here. Talker is Tuesday. One of the best shows all around the world. So, of course, you already know. It's a good day to be here.
That's right.
And
That's right.
Las Vegas, by the way, got to represent Las Vegas Aviators, by the way. This is minor league baseball. I'm wearing what my cap is. So, yeah.
The Aviators. I hear that.
Las Vegas Aviators.
You make sure you get them checks by any means necessary, boy.
Yes, sir.
By any means necessary.
Hey,
Las Vegas got something going on.
Yes, sir.
Las Vegas got something going on. You gonna be there to get that check.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go fast.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's what she said.
Anyway, we got Czar in the building who
Yes.
loves his ladies.
Yes, in the face. I'm very happy to be here.
And we also, my fault, ladies and gentlemen. We also have a special guest in the building because we got Stacks in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Stacks is here.
Hey, man, it's good.
I know y'all thought he was in protective custody. He wasn't in protective custody. He is here.
No camera?
Nah, man. I'm very, very particular on my appearance, and my hair was just taken out yesterday. So
I should have known. Should have known the way you be in the Zoom. I should have known.
Well, I mean, He's a
How you
Jets fan.
gonna do a
Shit happens.
podcast with no you a fool, bro?
Podcast meant to be audio, not video.
Maybe it's radio. He's better for radio. Wolfman Jack.
Radio.
No, it's just my hair. It's not the facial hair, brother. It's just the hair on my head.
Put a hat on there for like Dennis. Got Dennis hair all jacked up.
I got too much hair.
Yeah. He ain't lying.
Dennis, he's still here.
Ian, you got a secret admirer, Ian.
Hey, you know what? I always appreciate my fans. Hey, Brandon, thanks for being a fan, sir. I always appreciate it.
Thank you for being a fan. Anyway, we here. Talk Years Tuesday. Trash ass players. Let's motherfucking go. Ron Thomas.
Who is Henry the Jet Smith?
My first trash player. He is from Atlanta, aka T.I. Dog, I cannot respect you no more, dog. And what I mean by that, we seen you in other team colors. How you gonna wear other team colors, New Orleans, Denver Broncos, and you want to go to the dome yesterday with Atlanta Falcons jersey on?
First of all, hold on, man. I can't give him that because that was a jersey era. So I got different jerseys and shit. I ain't got no Cowboys jersey, but I had different throwback jerseys during the jersey era.
I'm not talking about
jersey
era, sir. See, I talk about 5 years ago when Denver Broncos went to the Super Bowl, or 10 years ago.
When we win. Wow. Okay. All right. Cool.
Man.
You were there with the Denver Broncos.
Some of his people was with the Denver Broncos at the time.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
All I gotta say, bullshit.
Well, Luda was also there. He performed too. So yeah.
But,
he dropped down from the ceiling.
Thingamajiggle.
And my next trash head player, Frank motherfucking Wright. You better not get no job no more in the NFL. I don't give a damn who you is. Your ass don't need to get another motherfucking job in the damn NFL. You don't even need to get the damn water boy.
We will talk about that later.
At home.
Hey, 8 p.m., man. The best time to be. Hey, it's the best time.
Sit your ass at home on that damn couch.
We're going to talk about that later.
And Anthony, my last trash head player, Anthony Davis.
That's your favorite player.
Wait a minute. Man, them motherfuckers go against elite big man, you don't show the fuck up.
Is it that, or is it that Joel Embiid is just him?
No, it's
Anthony.
Hey, sir, a win is a win, sir. But hey, Ron, let me get to your point real quick. Why are you trashing one of my favorite players, man? Like, we talk on Zoom all the time. Anthony Davis is one of my favorite players, man.
Anthony Davis is kind of...
When he's healthy, man, he balls out. When he's healthy, he balls out.
Yeah, he healthy now. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
I'm not trying to hear none of that, Ian, because them motherfucker, how many points Embiid put on him yesterday, Dennis?
He had a 30-point triple-double.
Okay.
Yes, he did. And he had that in the third quarter.
How many points AD had?
Too big for AD. Man.
I don't know. We still looking to see what's going on.
AD guarding Embiid.
Okay.
Man, hey, look, I'm just saying.
Anthony Davis ain't really a center. He didn't really in his whole career. He really ain't played center unless he had to play center.
He afraid to get down below.
He afraid to bang with the big boys?
Bang with the big dogs? So you saying he's soft?
Maybe his heart pump Kool-Aid.
He's not soft. He's finesse.
That's
my ass. That's my ass.
Well, there is a difference.
I told you I got something for your ass right now. Fuck that. He soft.
Soft. S-A-W-F-T. Soft.
AD is now a power forward at this point. I mean, he's not a center at this point. He's more of a power forward.
He says capital S-O-F-T.
And my last player, the defensive coordinator, came from the Commodores. Jack Daniel Rio.
Jack Del Rio.
Jack Del Rio. Now, some people say he's not. Some people say he is. I would go he is because he been with the team way too that long, and they had not
message me for sure. Message me.
They had not did shit on defense. What they done on defense? What they done?
Well, you got rid of
give
my
up half their team,
best,
sir.
Hold on. You got rid of my two best defensive players. The fuck you want me to do?
Thank you.
When you had me with the two the best defensive players, I had you in contention to be in the playoffs.
Thank you, Dennis. And that's why I just said some people say he is and some people say he's not. I just said that, sir. So
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, before I get into my trash ass players, I just want to give a shout out to Sam Sports Multimedia Network because he's doing a great job right now. I gotta give him a lot of props. I will say that. So I gotta give props to Sam Sports Multimedia Network, doing a fantastic job. And hey, you said let me know when you're free. Just message me. Like if you have my number, message me. If you got Messenger, just let me know. Okay, so let me get into my trash ass players. The first one is we got to go. The Arizona Cardinals, man. The Arizona Cardinals are by far the worst team in the NFL right now. This is an organization that had 37 on the LA Rams. The LA Rams dropped 37 on you. And this isn't the Cowboys. This isn't the Eagles. This isn't the 49ers. The Rams dropped that many points on you. And for that reason, you're trash. All right? For that reason, you were trash. And we'll talk about it offline, sir. All right, so then we'll do all that. So when it comes to the Arizona Cardinals, you're a trash-ass player. So that's the first one. Number two, I got to go with Josh Dobbs, man. Tennessee legend, Josh Dobbs. What a terrible performance, man.
I can't say he was a legend in Tennessee, but okay.
Hey, I'm quoting Dennis here. Tennessee volunteer legend, Josh Dobbs. 4 turnovers, was awful again for Minnesota. And you know what? He didn't do anything good for Minnesota. And the fact that they lost by 1 point is actually astounding. Like, it's actually incredible you lost to Chicago. I had no faith in you at all, and you somehow still lost. So shout out to Josh Dobbs for doing what he was doing.
He's the third best quarterback in my fandom, my Tennessee Volunteer fandom.
Peyton Manning and T. Martin?
Yep.
Oh, Malik Hooker.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
Shout out to Hendon Hooker, man.
All right, never mind. He's number 5. He's number 4. Oh, I forgot about man Hendon Hooker.
And then my last trash-ass player is I got to go with Paul George. What was that with Paul George? 6 points in 37 minutes against Denver. You played the entire game and had only 6 points, Paul George?
It's a one.
Come on now. That's trash. That is absolutely terrible.
Paul George is my favorite player, bro. This is hurting.
Hey, as somebody who hates the Clippers, let me talk real quick. As somebody who hates the Clippers, man, anytime I get to trash the Clippers, man, I'm happy about it. So I will say for Paul George to score only 6 points is absolutely disrespectful. It's terrible. The fact that he only scored 6 points against Denver, that is trash. So Paul George, he's on that list.
Yo, what up? All right, what you got over there, Stacks? Let's hear what you got.
Can I pick a group of people as trash?
You can pick whatever you want to.
It's a free country, sir. You can do whatever you want.
I'm going with the LA Chargers, man. It's like, for me, they're supposed to be this great team, and I constantly try to take up for them. I just can't do it anymore. They're not good. They're not. Keenan Allen's too old. He's starting to drop everything. Quentin Johnson sucks. I thought, the little arm thing was just a myth. He really has T-Rex arms and he drops everything. So like, and I was gonna say Josh Dobbs too, but you beat me to it because that 4 picks is crazy. And Derek Carr, all that money, bro. Give him all that money, and what? You could have kept Taysom Hill and did that. I mean, he would have been. You would have got the same production. So,
That was it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. What you got over there? Zah.
I just got one, man. Keep it moving. I got to go down to Boston, and I was going to call out them Patriots and the so-called GOAT Belichick for continually sticking with Mac Jones. Not only has he been benched this season once. No, I'm doing LeBron.
Right.
Let me do my LeBron. No. Let me do my no. Then let me do my LeBron. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 times. He has benched this dude. I don't think in the history of the game, and I could be wrong, that in one season you've been pulled the starting quarterback 4 times and you didn't lose your job. I've never seen that. Usually twice. You get pulled 1 time and the backup comes in, you win or lose next week. Hey, who's your starter? We're sticking with such and such. You get pulled another time, you're usually done, at least for the next couple of weeks, unless this guy struggles. But this dude keeps going back and putting this dude in the lineup. Finally, he got benched again Sunday, and they brought in Zappi, who I said, and again, I'm not saying he's the answer, but he's better than Mac Jones, even though he's not the answer. But I've been saying he should have started.
Yeah.
And now look at them. The season is over. I told y'all from the jump they were going to be one of the worst teams in the league. I wouldn't be surprised if they get the number 1 pick. They have 2 wins. And now I believe Mac Jones is officially done in New England after all these benchings in 1 year. You went to this dude's, what was it, the what do they call it? I don't go, the fucking thing after college. The
combine.
Combine. I hate combine, but he went to this combine, watched this dude throw. They had the camera on this man every time he overthrew somebody. Belichick, he has that look. I was like, oh, he ain't drafting this dude. He up front. He see him. This dude still drafted this dude. And I've been saying, like, I don't know what they're paying these scouts. They can give me $500. I'll tell you what quarterbacks to draft. Again, Carolina, give me $500. I would have told y'all to draft C.J. Stroud. Y'all know how I feel about it. So,
you talked about that, Zar.
100 times. Who was the 2 quarterbacks in that draft that I said was going to be trash? Zach Wilson. Sorry, Stacks, but I'm just being. This is even before y'all got them. Ian, they all can tell you. I said Zach Williams and Mac Jones are trash. I said Sunshine was can't miss. I said I think Fields can break the Ohio State thing, and Trey Lance was the one to me that was unknown, and which right now it's still unknown. So I pretty much on all 5 of those quarterbacks, man. I'm like I was on the money.
And what about Davis Mills? He was.
Well, I'm just talking about the first. I'm saying the big guys that that's in the spotlight. And so anyway, man, trash or Belichick, please retire. You continue to hurt your legacy. Please get out of there, dude. You're done. It's over. You've already cemented what you are. Football has passed you. You're too old for the game or whatever it is. Get out of there after this season, bro.
That's what's up. I like that one. Bill Belichick being a trash ass player. That was well deserving. I'm going to give mine, all right, I'm going to give mine to the Lakers because I just don't know what the fuck they doing. All right, let's just get that clear. Maybe they are putting all their chips in for the play-in because they're undefeated in the play-in, but this Lakers team just don't look like that's it. I don't know about what everybody else saying. I don't know what they were thinking this offseason. I don't know. Maybe they waiting for it to click. I'll wait to see what's going on. But yesterday, LeBron took one of the worst losses of his career. Lost by 44 points. One of the worst losses of his career. In a 21-year career. 21-year career, this was the worst loss he ever took. And he played for sorry-ass Cleveland to start his journey. Just to let you know how that shit go. But then again, that says what it is. Kawhi Leonard, fully healthy. He's here. Having one of the worst statistical seasons of his career. We've been playing a month of basketball. One of the worst statistical seasons of his career. TAP, trash ass player. I said it. Kawhi Leonard, the claw. More like the fucking.
Hey, he's
I
a
don't even know
Clipper.
if
I'll
I'm
take
calling
it.
him a claw.
He's a Clipper. I'll take it.
You feel me?
I don't even know if I call him a claw. That might be fucking a Muppet hand. Damn, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what the fuck it is. But let's get to these certified players, man.
My first and last certified player, the Atlanta Falcons beat the Saints. Cameron Jordan, you've been talking all that shit in the offseason. You ain't show up yesterday. What happened, baby?
There you go. There you go, man. Damn. Damn. What happened, baby?
Oh, you went to the Bucks called Atlanta Falcons, huh?
You feel me?
You ain't even pinched the bitch.
Did you at least pinch the bitch?
Yeah.
I mean, when it comes to that, I mean, I'm going to say UNLV football for making it to the Mountain West Championship game. You know, I got to give props where it's due. UNLV, best record they've had since 1984. It's been that long since they've been to a championship game for UNLV Rebels football. So I have to give all my respect to UNLV. Barry Odom has turned this team around. Brought in defense coordinator somewhere else, comes to UNLV, now has turned them into a winning program. So I will say to UNLV, congratulations on making it to the Mountain West Championship game. And if they beat Boise State at Allegiant Stadium on Saturday, they will be not only the Mountain West champions, but they are slotted to go to the Los Angeles Bowl. So that's good news for them. So gotta tip my cap to them there. So
all right. Stacks, what you got?
Joel Embiid is a dog, bro. That's all I got to say. 30-point triple-double in 3 quarters. He might go for another MVP.
Okay. Zara?
Yeah, man. Who do I go to first? All right, I'm gonna go to Lamar Jackson, who is at this current moment going into week 13, is my MVP. I have a list, but he is number one. If the season were to end today, he will be the MVP, in my opinion. I don't know where he's at on Ian's Vegas list, probably second or third. I'm sure they got Mahomes one, and they damn sure they better not have Josh Allen on that shit. Get that.
wait, hold on. What's the question?
Who's the odds for MVP right now?
Oh, it's Lamar.
Oh, is he number one now?
It's either him or Hurts. Like it's Hurts 1.
I thought it was
Lamar 2,
Mahomes.
or it's
Okay.
Lamar 1 and Hurts 2.
I didn't think they'd have him one. But anyway, then that's props. About time, Vegas. So he looks like he's on his way of getting his second MVP.
But
While this other quarterback has supposedly better and ain't got one MVP yet, and hasn't been close to winning one. So I'm gonna leave that alone. But anyway, props to Lamar and leading these Ravens. He got his money. About the only one that got his money this past calendar year. About the only one that's performing are the guys that just got their money this calendar year. There's a lot of guys that just got paid and ain't performing like him. So kudos. And then lastly,
a lot of guys like you, sir.
you want me to name guys?
Yeah, because I know one you ain't naming. I know that for sure.
I didn't name nobody. I wasn't gonna name them. I'm just saying, like they said, don't pay. Remember, he was the one. He was the one that got iced out by all the owners. Oh no, Atlanta. He started, and I feel bad for Ryan because Atlanta wanted him, and all the owners came in the cahoots. Don't pay this man. Don't pay this man. Y'all remember the little story?
Yeah.
So y'all didn't go after him. Just think of Lamar on Atlanta right now. Come on now, that's crazy.
Hey, Zara, can I give some information
Go ahead,
to the audience here? So, said you mentioned who the odds are for the MVP. According to Caesar Sportsbook, which is the best sportsbook here in Las Vegas, Caesar Sportsbook. So right now, yes, it is Jalen Hurts. So Jalen Hurts is first. Mahomes is second.
See?
Then you have Mahomes. Then Brock Purdy. And then finally Dak Prescott.
You mean Lamar is third, you meant?
No, so it's Hurts, Lamar, Mahomes.
Oh, you didn't say that. You said Mahomes.
Sorry, so
Mahomes.
Hurts, Lamar, Mahomes,
Gotcha.
Purdy, Prescott. Yeah.
At least they got Dak 5. Okay, cool. Anyway, and my last one is to the future defensive player of the year who is just climbing that list. And NFL record breaking, a record that will not be broken again, and a record that may not be done yet. Modesto old Deron Bland, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Deron Bland. Trayvon goes down. Please meet Deron Bland, the new NFL ball hawk, the new NFL pick six king. We them boys, and that's where I'm gonna leave mine.
Well,
I mean, I got Parsons personally, but hey, if Bland gets it, good for him.
I wouldn't mind that.
Zoe, you might got some competition.
Hey, we're gonna see.
Jesse Bates.
Oh, here you go. Now.
No.
Hey, Williams.
No.
I like Bates.
Not this year, Ron. Not this year, Ron. Not this year, though.
Bates been getting turnovers, man.
He ain't in no defensive player of the year.
Williams, 30 isn't better than
He been
it's still 5 games left.
He been getting turnovers now, Zoe.
He taking them to the house. How many
He
got
took it to the house yesterday.
That's the first one?
Probably so.
Yeah.
That's cute, Ron. That's cute. That's cute.
No.
I want to correct Williams.
Don't give me that.
30 is not better
That's
than
cute,
Lamar.
Ron.
Let me
Let me do my LeBron one. Hold on. Let me do my LeBron one more time. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 pick six. Carry on.
Oh shit!
I gotta hear this shit all year.
Oh shit!
Man, this Williams guy confused the heck out of me. Really, like Williams confused.
Let me give a certified player out there. You know what, man? Listen, I'm gonna start with my co-host Ryan Thomas. You know, this season he actually stuck to being a fan of his own team, and look where it got you. See, for some of y'all out there, if you put more effort in being a fan of your team, they probably will win more games. But y'all got so much effort in how the Eagles gonna win and lose, and you ain't even Eagle fans, and that's why we keep doing what we do. If you became more of a fan, your team will show you more love. That's what I'm gonna stay to. Stop worried about the Eagles. Worry about your team. Shout out to Atlanta for getting that first place in NFC South.
Hey, Dennis, I can say this. I mimic the same shit about my team. That shit crazy, bro.
Now, that's all I'm going to say. Motherfuckers wait up all day just to see the Eagles lose.
Man, it's not even worth not even worth it. But I mean, that's Eagles, Cowboys, 49ers, top 3, undisputed. I mean, that should be, you
know. Speaking of everything else, though, let me just say this for real. This was a great weekend of football. For the holiday, for the not just football, basketball, boxing, and I want to say wrestling. Yeah, I said wrestling. Yes. All of this. Sports did a real good job this weekend putting all this together this week. All you needed was a good MMA fight in between there. That shit would have been like, you know, mucho grasso.
Right.
So that's what I'm going. That's what I'm going to say. Sports did a really good job this weekend. I really enjoyed myself. I was very entertained this week. And don't forget college.
Are you entertained?
Yeah.
I always wanted to say that in my
that's what I'm going to say. As far as the other certified, I got to give it to the Bills and Josh. That goddamn. Listen, I hate on Josh Allen just like everybody else. But goddamn it, did he not come to play Sunday in the rain? That motherfucker said, I want to go outside in the rain. May sound crazy. I may sound crazy. I want to go outside. It was a hell of a game, baby. Hell of a game. He gave us everything he had, though. Just wasn't enough.
He played.
Just wasn't.
He played
just
a lot of football, man.
Hey, man, listen. Y'all keep telling people drop balls. Last week, y'all said Kansas City dropped the ball. When we played Miami, y'all said they dropped the ball a lot. I mean, listen, ain't enough.
Wasn't enough.
Well,
Ain't
no.
enough.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Shout out to Cam and Mace, man. It is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? I think that's all the certified I got.
Hey, you should have seen my reaction at the sports book, man. I had like 2 heart attacks. Yeah, trust me, I know.
Yeah. The Bears will be all right, though. They'll be all right. Bears will be all right.
Especially
I
when
think
Fields fumbled for a couple of minutes left in the game. Man, I almost lost it.
I think I got one more certified player.
Okay, let's
One
see.
more. Jalen Johnson for the Bears. He be locking people up, bro. I mean, his stats don't show, but he got 2 picks that he should have caught yesterday. Like, he would have what, 5 picks now?
Yeah, he would have had 5.
One hit hit him in the face mask. Another one he just jumped the route crazy.
And then there was one that he tipped and it went to TJ Edwards. So
yeah, he's on a very bad defense. He's a bright
Hey
spot.
Jay, Jay, let me help you out real quick since I'm a Bears fan. You talk about University of Utah legend Jalen Johnson.
Here you go.
Here we go.
Here you
Here
go.
we go with the bullshit. You see how he put everybody in that legend category?
Hey, I'm just saying Jalen Johnson's actually a legend. Him and Eric Weddle. Those are like 2 defensive backs from Utah. So
Somebody said,
All right. Let's start from the top, shall we? We had a coach fired. This week. After his, I want to say after what happened on Sunday, but we just gonna say after what happened with his 11-game stint. The owner just says, you know what, F this. I'm getting rid of you and your crew. So Frank Reich was fired from the Carolina Panthers after an 11-game stint. And I just want to know from y'all, how do y'all feel about it, and where do you go? So we're gonna start with the new guy. We're gonna start with Stacks. Stacks, how do you feel about it, and where do you go?
I've heard 2 conflicting stories about this. I've heard that them picking up Bryce Young was the owner's idea. Is that true? Or was it
Probably so. You know how what was the name of that movie? Draft Night. Draft Night went.
I'm just saying, if it was the owner's idea, he's just that's a scapegoat. Because I wouldn't have picked Bryce Young first.
So Jay, here's what happened. So management wanted one quarterback and the coaching staff wanted another. That's what
the coaching staff wanted Stroud, right?
Right. The coaching staff wanted Stroud. They thought he was a better quarterback. And unrightfully so. Like CJ Stroud's an MVP candidate. So
that ain't what they were saying.
But yeah, like
when they was getting drafted.
But at the end of the day, I mean, I don't know what they really expected. I mean, you're the first pick in the draft, so you weren't really good the year before.
They actually were decent the year before. They wasn't your typical number 1 pick, though. They almost made the playoffs.
They had to move up. They had to move up to get that first pick.
Yeah. So ultimately, in the end, though, it's just like you have a rookie quarterback. You know the growing pains are going to come. He's already undersized. So it's like, you didn't expect this?
Always happy to help out, man. Always happy to help out.
Like I just felt like it should have been expected for the team to be bad. I would say at least give a coach 2 to 3 years just to implement his whole game plan, to implement how he wants to run the offense and defense. You can't really do that after 1 year. That's crazy. Well, it's not even 1 year, like 3/4 of a year.
Yeah. Okay. Ian, how you feel?
What is he talking about? Ohio State collapse.
He talked about that game.
They lost 1 game to Michigan, a very good football game.
He talked about that game.
You know what? Hey, Czar.
I know, but what they said collapse.
Hey, Czar, I'm just going to be like
There wasn't no big lead or nothing. They didn't blow no lead.
Now, about Carolina, since you mentioned it, Dennis, I believe that Carolina, what they need to go from here is they need to get somebody who's familiar with mobile quarterbacks. They need to bring in a coach. They bring in a head coach who knows how to deal with mobile quarterbacks. And I will say with Bryce Young, him coming from Alabama, there is definitely some coaches. Could be offensive coordinator, could be defensive coordinator, could be a quarterback's coach, former head coach, whoever. but they need to bring somebody in who could actually help Bryce Young and make him better with his positives instead of his negatives. Now, don't get me wrong. His positives are like 2, his negatives are like 18. But they got to make those 2 positives turn into 5. So I will say when it comes to Carolina, they just really need to get a head coach who can make his positives and actually make it better for Carolina.
Okay. All right. What you got over there, Ryan?
I think the next head coach that Carolina need to hire somebody that could talk to Bryce Young, that understand where Bryce Young come from. I really think that make a lot of sense. Let me do it again. That he understand Bryce Young. You see that?
I'm not good with nonverbal cues, so no.
Well,
your wrist cool?
A black head coach.
See, there you go. There you go. Yes.
I thought you were saying your wrist hurt, Ryan.
No, a black head coach.
See, Ron, I'm kind of glad you said that because when you started doing this, I thought maybe you're pointing to your rings, and I'm like, oh, a championship coach. Oh.
I said,
hey, they can bring in James Evans, Ron.
No, you're funny. But
you say you're funny. You're funny.
I really think he did sit down and talk to Bryce Young. He would understand where Bryce Young coming from. And it would help.
What about Steve Wilkes? What about Steve Wilkes?
Maybe.
Nah, that's over.
They shouldn't have let him go the first time.
They shut it down, but Steve Wilkes, where he at now?
San Francisco, defense coordinator.
Hey, how that defense looking over there?
Hey, he was almost thrown under. He was almost out of there a couple of weeks, about that 3-game losing streak. Boy, Shanahan threw his ass under the bus, boy.
You're right.
In front of everybody. So
you is right.
Hey, he got his ass out of that press box and took his ass on the field.
Right. Steve Wilkes had those guys playing in South Carolina last year.
You said, yeah, right.
He had them playing. How I know? They whooped our ass. They did whatever the fuck they want to on us last year. So.
Tell Greg Olsen.
Okay, what you got over there, sir?
Tell Greg Olsen to sit his white ass down, please. And continue to do that mediocre announcing that he's doing on TV.
I think he does a pretty good job. He better. Hey, he better than.
What does he do?
Better than Jason Witten.
Oh, well, you see that. Well, we ain't. Well, you see, he set his white ass down. Hey, what Greg Olsen is Monday night, right?
No. Greg Olsen does the Sunday.
Fox coverage.
Who was on Monday night? Who's the Monday night people?
Troy and Buck.
Yeah, Joe Buck and Troy Aikman.
Every game?
Yeah, every game. Troy Aikman and Joe Buck.
It must be Sunday night. That's Collinsworth, right?
Yeah, Colin.
Anyway, Olsen better stay his ass in the booth. He better not come down to that coaching thing. What was it about? You talking about Carolina?
Carolina.
Yeah, they need to call Houston and give them 3 first-rounders, a Slim Jim, and say, hey, can we swap quarterbacks, please? We made a mistake. But other than that, there's nothing that's going to help them this year. I mean, I don't know if Bryce Young's going to be a good quarterback. They need to start with the offensive line. So the unfortunate thing is they don't have a first-round pick. So I don't really know. It's not going to be a quick fix. They've said it all the time. First of all, your first-round pick is very important. It can set your franchise back or get you trucking, early. But if it's a quarterback, that's even more important. That's why the Jets threw everything in their mama at Green Bay to get Aaron Rodgers, because by drafting Zach Wilson, that set them back another 5 years. So they we ain't waiting no 5 years. We got a nice little team over here. We got receivers, we got a defense. we gonna go get Aaron Rodgers. You see what I'm saying? So they can do something like that, but they don't have the team the Jets have, on the rest of the, positions. I mean, they got some solid pieces, but again, you just got to start over. It's like Arizona. They got to probably do what Arizona did. Arizona drafted Rosen. Lamar was on the board. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Josh Allen was on the board, but I know Lamar was on the board.
Josh Allen went before Rosen.
Was he still? Oh, shit. But there you go. But you see what Kingsbury did, even though, obviously in the long term it didn't work out, but it worked out short term when he went and got Kyler Murray. He said, I didn't draft this quarterback. I know you don't draft a quarterback in 2 years that high with the number one pick when we just took one in the top 5. But hey, damn it, I want to succeed. And Rosen ain't the answer. Yeah, you see what he did. So if Carolina is in this position next year when they had the number one pick and Bryce is not doing anything, I'm drafting another damn quarterback. Simple as that.
Well,
okay.
All these quarterbacks that going to be free agent next year in the offseason.
Or that, whatever the case.
I mean, the 2024 free agency class is trash. 2025 is going to be good, though.
That's what I'm saying.
2025, there's some good quarterbacks. But 2024 is trash, though.
I don't know. I'm just going to say this. This is how I feel about it. I think the owner has to realize that this thing takes time. I don't know how he became an owner and how he got his billions of dollars. Maybe it was from instant success or whatever, but he has to really sit back and realize this is going to take a lot of time. And he's going to have to really get him a coach in here that he's going to have to say, yeah, I'm going to give you 4 years to get this right. I can't hire you unless you're able to work with my quarterback, which I don't think Bryce Young is the problem. Everybody's going to keep saying it, because of the success of CJ. Granted, the success of CJ is a great thing, but I don't think Bryce Young is the problem. I just don't think they push it around Bryce Young to make him succeed. Not an offensive line, not a good running back, which Miles Austin should have been a good running back, but he's not.
Not Miles Austin. I like that, Dennis. I don't think the ex-Cowboy.
Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders should have been a good running back.
Real quick, Adam. You just hear what I said. They don't have a number one pick, so they have no shot in hell to get Marvin Harrison.
Hey, Ron.
Go ahead.
Dennis, I can answer that question for you if you actually want me to.
I don't even know what question I asked.
You asked, you don't know where the Panthers owner got his money from. I know where he got it from.
They don't have a pick to get Marvin Harrison, bro.
He got it from real estate. He got it from investing. He's in the stock market. That's where he got a lot of his money from. It was from the stock market. So.
Okay.
Just like Steve Cohen. Steve Cohen with the Mets got a lot of his money from the stock market. So.
Yeah. Well, like I said, he's going to have to get him a coach in here that can groom and get this together. For some reason, I just think that they're going to end up getting one of them Johnson offensive coordinators. Either the one from Detroit, which I think is Ben Johnson, or the one from Philadelphia, which is Brian Johnson. That's for some reason.
University of Utah quarterback.
So who better?
Brian Johnson. Yeah.
I don't think neither one of them good, personally.
You don't think neither one of them?
I'm saying it to you again, Ron, because you're going to ask me this again. I don't think neither one of them good.
Okay.
That ain't where I'm putting my money on to say, hey, this is going to fix my problem. No.
Hey,
if you ask me how I would fix the problem, I will go old school. But ain't nobody believing in old school, so it ain't going to work out.
Hey, Ron, I'll answer the question for you. Considering how well Jalen Hurts is doing and how good the offense is doing, it's hands down Brian Johnson. Hands down. It's not hands down Brian Johnson. It's not. Brian Johnson's one heck of an offensive coordinator, 100%.
It's not hands down Brian Johnson.
Yes, it is, sir. I know you're trying not to be biased, but it is, sir.
Yeah. No, I'm not trying to be biased. I just wouldn't pick him as a offensive coordinator.
Listen, what I just said. I said I know you're not trying to be biased, but it's your OC. So
no. Like I said, they need to find them somebody that's going to help groom this young man to make him better. I don't think picking an offensive coordinator to be your head coach is a good thing to do anyway. I think you need to get a former head coach in here who's ready. Or maybe you need to call a guy from USC. Make that phone call from the guy who's now coaching USC and get him in here.
Because he damn sure ain't doing shit at USC.
And then he ain't going to do shit at USC.
If you want to be
Brown
mediocrity, you want to be trash, call Lincoln Riley. Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah, call Lincoln Riley, and then make
Mr.
Lincoln Riley get
Let's see, trash.
Lincoln Riley get a real defensive coordinator. Be all right. That defense is nice. That defense ain't ass. The defense is nice.
Right, the defense nice.
Yeah,
Because
defense is
the
nice.
offensive line's terrible.
Yeah.
Offensive line is
Wait a
ass.
minute. Remember, they doing this without that shutdown corner.
I know they lose them every year. As I said, if he could play a damn season,
Right.
it'd be all right. He could possibly be Deron Blandish.
I think you put it on too thick.
Hey, you know what? I got
you
another
say
offensive coordinator for you.
Okay, he won't be Deron Blandish. Okay, Ryan.
You know, what about Todd Monken out there in Baltimore? I mean, right now, Baltimore Ravens are doing one heck of a job right now in terms of offense. So,
I would just let him be over there. He don't.
I mean, you know about him, Ron, former Georgia guy. You know about him.
I know a lot about him, but he needs to stay with Lamar.
I'm just saying he deserves a chance to be a head coach. He's one heck of a coordinator.
I think he a better OC than will be a head coach, in my opinion.
Maybe. Well, no, that won't happen. No.
Oh, Dalton, you talking about Evero? You talking about Evero, defense coordinator? Okay.
Yeah, whatever you gonna do, whatever.
I would call James Evans.
All right, I got a next question for y'all. All right, listen. Here's the next one. Next topic of discussion. The Buffalo Bills. Are they done?
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's it.
He said that shit out of pure hate. He
Right.
did.
I want to hear from you about the Buffalo Bills.
Well, part of it's fueled by hatred, but the other part is just common sense, man.
All right.
They're not going to catch Miami. Miami has kind of a sweet schedule. And I know they play us, and they're probably going to blow us out.
And they play Dallas.
Yeah, they do play Dallas. I mean, that Dallas game might be a toss-up, but I don't see Buffalo. Even if Buffalo wins out, like, they're going to need a lot of help. A lot of help.
They in trouble.
I don't see and Josh Allen has that type of game that he had on Sunday once a year. So that's his one. You're not going to get that again.
Struggling, they're top 5.
So you don't think he would do that for the rest of the year?
No,
I think he's gonna do it. I think he's gonna do it in 2 weeks against Kansas City.
Well, they have Kansas City, Dallas, Chargers, Patriots, Dolphins.
Now, they would beat the Chargers. We all know that.
Miami, however, has Washington, Tennessee, Jets, Cowboys, Ravens, Bills. So that last game could be for the division.
It could.
Bills got a chance.
They got a chance, but will they take advantage of it?
Nah, I don't see it. But I may be wrong.
Well, let me keep it real with y'all. Their playoffs start now. They have to win out to get in.
But I don't see that happen.
It's a 5-game win streak they need. I can see how.
I don't see that happen. You got Miami. You got the Jets. Dallas. You got Dallas and Miami. We know what Miami is. Top 5 offense.
Oh, Miami's a top offense in the league.
Miami can't beat.
Miami's ranked number 1.
Miami can't beat a good team, but by the time they play Buffalo, will Buffalo be considered a good team?
Then
Buffalo already beat them
when they were a good team. Are they still a good team? 6-6.
No.
See, you see, that's the same way. That's exactly how.
They 6-6.
Don't believe it.
Hold on, Rashawn just came in. What's up, Rashawn?
Yo, what's happening?
How you feel about the Bills?
They overrated.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. They overrated. All
No, I mean, no. The question is, are they done?
Are they done? What the
Yeah,
schedule
are they
look like?
done? They got 5 games left, and Kansas City's the first out of the 5.
It ain't about
And
getting
they got to win all 5.
I'm tired of this, bro. Hold on, Rashawn.
They got to win out. That's crazy.
Hold on, Rashawn. A
I think
legit
that,
running game. Are you seeing what Singletary's doing out here? Are you seeing what Zach Moss is doing out here? It ain't a legit running game. They don't run the ball. They got James Cook. They don't. He gonna leave and he gonna shine.
And Ty
Buffalo
Johnson.
been having a legit running backs. They don't run the ball.
But
I don't want to hear this legit running game bullshit. They've had running backs.
Sean, your background loud as hell.
What?
Who?
That
who would be you, Sean? Your background loud as hell.
Sean, okay.
That the problems are 1 minute they run the ball and they get away with it. They
run the ball in small spurts here
right,
and there.
In small spurts. If you look at that game Sunday night Monday night against Philly and the Bills, how many times they ran the ball?
What quarter?
They ran the ball pretty good against us.
Okay, but they did not stick with it.
No. They running backs ran the ball pretty good.
In spurts.
Now
watch what Zach Moss do again with Jonathan Taylor out. Just keep your eye on it. Singletary was balling, but Pierce came back, and he still had a solid game as a backup. These teams run the football. They don't run the football.
I don't see them winning all 5, so I think they might be done.
Well,
no, but when people say a legit running game, to me that makes it sound like they ain't got no running game. Like they don't have it. They've had it. They just don't do it. That's how I take it when you say a legit.
I mean, if you're gonna say they undervalue their running backs, that's 100% accurate. I mean, they don't have bad running backs.
I believe that too. That they undervalue their running backs, and I also believe that they don't run the ball when they need to. Like, so if it's like 2nd and 8, here comes like a pass, and then now it's like, and Josh Allen throws a incompletion. Now it's 3rd and 8. Now you're in an obvious passage, especially when you're running backs. Like, I know Ty Johnson was balling. So I don't know. I just feel like they don't run the ball. Well, it's hard. They just don't stick to the run, I should say. That's the best way I could put it. I feel like they need to run the ball a lot more and take the load off of Josh Allen. And I hate saying that because I hate Josh Allen.
Let me ask y'all this: if they don't make it to the playoffs, who will you get rid of?
If they don't make it to the playoffs, they're not going to hear the end of it. That's number one.
No. All joking aside, who will you get rid of?
I'm dead to fuck serious.
The GM and the head coach, both of them go at the same time. The GM and the head coach.
And that's it?
I guarantee you Diggs go. Diggs getting out of there.
I'm about to say, yeah, Diggs might be going about it.
Here's the thing, Ron. Here's the thing. You join together. You got to go together. You know, this was a GM head coach duo. You know, they pretty much built this team together.
But what I'm trying to say, y'all don't think it's about time Josh Allen the Kid Rocks too?
He makes too much money.
Nah,
he makes too much money.
Because think about it. He been throwing picks.
Right.
And if you're gonna start over, you cannot.
In all reality, Ron, after they fired the offensive coordinator, the last 2 weeks, Josh Allen been playing pretty good.
So you saying not Josh Allen's fault?
No, because in all honesty, he gave the fucking defense a lead and told them to stop the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay.
Hey Ron, I'm just gonna put this out here. The top 5 highest paid quarterbacks are not gonna go anywhere because of their cap hit. They have such an insane cap hit that it's pretty much non-tradable. Like, you pretty much are not gonna be able to trade it.
I think his cap hit this year is only $17 million.
So
I think
let
his
me
cap hit next year is 47, right?
so
Right,
let me ask
his
y'all
cap hit
this.
next year almost doubles from what it is.
What head coach should go over there and
I
turn
don't
the
think they need
Buffalo
to. I
to
personally, now here's my thing. Even if they don't make the playoffs, I personally don't think they should get rid of their head coach. I think they need to fix their goddamn defense.
But he's a defensive-minded coach.
what?
Yeah, that's
He's
the
a
fucked up.
defensive coordinator. He is the defensive coordinator right now.
I'm definitely
So-
firing the coaches that don't make the playoffs.
It's only the first year he didn't make the playoffs. Second year he didn't make the playoffs. If they don't,
I think
mean, I know
this-
they lost to the Jaguars, but that was like 2017, 2018. I forget what year it was. But
they lost to Texas.
I think it was either year 1 or year 2. Like, they lost to Jacksonville, then they lost to Houston. I don't know. I'm not a Bills fan. Somebody got to look that up. So
And they lost to somebody else. I forget.
yeah.
I don't know. But all the only thing I'm trying to tell y'all is this ain't as like easy as it should be. I think you should get us. I personally think it should be one more year. Let's give Joe Brady another year. Let's see if he can actually put this thing together and have it looking much sharper than it did look.
Man, I'm tired of this Joe Brady hype, man. He's overrated.
Bro.
I'm tired of this.
Well, he just now got it.
But he was terrible in Carolina. He was there for 2 years.
Everybody's terrible in Carolina. We just talked about Carolina. Ain't shit happened good in Carolina. Hold on, let's be real. Hey, hold on, sir. Let's be real. Ain't shit happened good in Carolina but Steve Wilkes. And then they let his ass go.
I'm just saying, stop overhyping these coordinators from college, man. Dang. Like, he wasn't even an
I'm
offensive coordinator.
overhyping him. I could do it.
Franklin ain't going
Everybody else
nowhere.
does.
Yo. Franklin ain't going nowhere.
And by the way, to answer your question, Dennis, I said when it started, the Bills have a 5-year window to win a championship. At the end of those 5 years, you are done. You're not going to win no more.
I don't know if it's a done thing. It all depends
This is
on
year
who's
5, by the way.
Bro.
This is year 5 of that 5-year window. I
The
said
Bills window has closed. If they were going to do it, they'd have did it last year.
They got to get rid of a lot of pieces. Von
Yeah,
Miller got to go. I thought that was a
Kansas
dumbass
City and
signing anyway.
Jacksonville.
I thought the Von Miller signing was a dumbass signing anyway. He got to go. Trade Diggs. You might got to trade Tre'Davious White too. Shit.
Come on home, Diggs. Come on home.
Might
Well,
got to trade him as well.
they corner, they will not get what they want for him because he been injured for the last on and off 3 years. So
All right.
that might already just take a 6
That's
round
enough
pick.
talk about these damn overrated ass Bills, man.
All right, man. All right.
Let's talk about America's team, man.
Let's stop talking about the Bills. Let's get to some basketball so we can, get the things rolling. It's been a month of basketball, and I want to know exactly how y'all teams have been doing. Zara, I'm gonna start with you in the Chicago Bulls.
Stacks is here. Stacks can talk for both of us.
Oh, all right. Well, go ahead, man.
We're talking about
basketball?
our Chicago
No.
Bulls.
Yeah, talking about your favorite
Brother's
basketball.
here. I ain't gotta say a word.
Oh my fucking good! I'm watching the game as we speak. Actually, we're getting blown out by 23. So there's that. And it looks like DeMar DeRozan just went down. So there's that too.
Nah, he's all right.
He's good. Oh, okay. He just took his free throws. I don't know. Do we trade Zach LaVine? Probably so. It's I don't know. The East is too stacked. We're not good. We're just not good, bro. Like, we don't have the inside presence. I mean, Drummond's old. I don't know. These fucking Bulls annoy me. Let me know what you think, Zara, because it's a lot. It's like a couple of holes in the
Well, what I
boat.
just
That's all
say,
it is.
first round picks can set you back, and they can spring you forward. And we got a bust on our hands in Pat Williams. So we should have. There were many teams the last couple of years that have been wanting this dude because of potential, and we kept saying no. Now it's probably too late to trade him for the value, because I would love to move him and Levine I wanted Anthony Davis. I've been saying that because he's from Chicago, and he's even mentioned about going back to play for Chicago. And I think he needs to change the scenery and get away from LeBron. But obviously, that's probably not going to happen. And like I said, we need to trade. We do need to shake up this team. I think Donovan will be gone at the end of the year. And, yeah, we got to shake it up. And then we got to keep our fingers crossed that there's a small percentage chance, and he's saying it, that Lonzo Ball can come back next year, because Lonzo Ball, when he got hurt, we were the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference and we're rolling. Ever since he got hurt, we have not been the same. There's not many point guards that are 6'4", 6'5", that could shoot 40% or more from three-point range, lead the league in steals, and be a stout perimeter defender. We had him and Caruso. That was a nightmare. And in that first half of that season 2 years ago, we were dominating on the perimeter defensively. And that was another big problem, and we never recovered for that. We've never got a point guard. Cody White is not a point guard, and he's our starting point guard. That's the problem. That's one of the big problems.
What year did y'all get Pat Williams?
The same draft as Zion.
Oh, damn.
2019.
Team's been wanting him, 6'8", great, really good defender, can guard the perimeter, but his offensive game has just not worked. Just hasn't developed at all.
Okay. Well, I know Ian ain't got a team, but any team you want to speak on, Ian, besides Philadelphia, be all right.
Well, first off, sir, I wasn't gonna steal your spotlight. I'm not that evil, so I'm not gonna talk about your 76ers. But what I do want to speak on is about the fact that you have a team right now in the Western Conference that has surprised everybody. This is a team that has really grown and really developed.
The team that I said was going to go to Western Conference Finals for the season start, but continue.
And the team I'm talking about has Rookie of the Year in Chet Holmgren. And Josh Giddey, his situation, regardless of what happens there, he was doing pretty good on the court. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is balling out. He's a star.
Not really sure about that Josh Giddey situation. That's why I haven't really hit on it.
Right, but regardless
of
what
I
happens
don't know if
there,
the girl is of age or is she not. So that's why, if anybody want to know why I haven't hit on this Josh Giddey thing, I'm not sure if the girl's of age or not. I'll wait till it play out. But go ahead, Ian. I'm sorry to interrupt.
To answer your question, a team that's like the funnest to watch right now in all of basketball, hands down the funnest team to watch, is the OKC Thunder. And Czar, I'm going to give you all the credit in the world, Czar. You're 100% right. OKC is balling out. So.
And yes, Cuban sold the team, but still has control. Yes.
To Miriam Eldison, a Las Vegas businesswoman. Yes.
So we on Ron's questions?
Unless Ron got something to say about his team. That's about it.
My team is.
Oh no, I got one more question.
How's Utah doing, Ron? Talk to us.
No,
he on Atlanta.
It's my team last year, so.
Oh, okay.
The Hawks straight up ass.
That's the problem.
It started with the head coach. I don't believe in the head coach. He's terrible. They need somebody that put some fear in their ass.
It's about to be the third head coach. Speaking of you, shit.
But
I'll be the third head coach of Trae Young's career. God damn.
I mean, Trae Young, he had not been his self for the past 2 months.
There's only been a month of basketball, sir.
I talk about in the offseason, too. He got into a little bit of trouble in the offseason. So, but that's it, Dennis.
Okay, all right. Well, Sixers are doing much better than I expected. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I mean, I expected Maxey and Embiid to get theirs and be the stars of the team, but the way the rest of the team is playing and the second chance opportunities that they're getting, and I'm happy for that. Shit that I'm mad about is what the fuck happened to Kelly Oubre? Like, if this ain't the most mysterious shit I've ever heard of in my fucking life, this dude now. Listen, I know y'all haven't been.
Said the
Philly, right?
motherfucker was lying.
Let me just say this, all right? I'm just gonna tell you the stories I was told, all right? Now I know some of y'all ain't from Philly, but I'm gonna break this down to y'all as best as I can. All right. Now he lived downtown Philly, which is like, downtown is like the downtown of everybody's city. All right. Y'all know in that area, that's where the police rates are high. That's where you get the most tickets at when you park your car in the wrong spot and all that type of shit. All right. Just want to let y'all know this is where he lives at in the condo. All right. There's cameras everywhere downtown, but yet nobody can find a camera of him getting hit by this supposed car that fucked him up. All right, that's one. Number two, he got a doorbell camera of him coming in on a bike, talking about something he got into an accident. Come to find out, he's part of that BFX bike life stuff. This is what I've heard. I don't know if this is to be true, and that's how he got injured. I don't know what the fuck happened. All I know is we was cruising and doing good and had us another 20-point score, and then this shit happened. It's like every fucking time with these shits, you just get rid of something else, and then another thing happens. Like, god damn.
I don't know about the 20-point per game score, but I hear you.
He was a 20-point per game score. Go ahead and look at it.
Per game in his career?
No, I didn't say career. I said for us. I didn't care about his career. I care about him being a Sixer. Talk about the Sixers.
He wasn't going to average 20 for y'all, bro.
He was averaging 20 when he was playing.
Yeah, he wasn't going to average 20 on the season.
And listen, I ain't going in with you. The only way we'd have found out if he'd have kept playing. All right, got that? I'm not going in with you about how you felt. Don't get mad at me because you got a fucking superstar that's under fucking performing on your fucking red team. This is my team. All right, got that?
Pat Williams ain't no superstar. What are you talking about?
I ain't talking about Pat. I'm talking about the rest of the motherfuckers.
They're individually. No. The individual numbers are there. They're just not winning. They still putting up his 20-something. So is DeRozan.
It ain't enough.
Yeah, Jalen.
It ain't enough.
That's the team. That's
maybe they got to put up 70 because it ain't enough.
And there ain't no such thing as defensive rookie of the year in the NBA. So sorry, but go ahead.
No.
Oh yeah. Hey, that boy is good. I thought the other one was the better one, the one that played for Houston. Even though I can't tell them two apart. I don't watch the whole documentary on them two. I can't tell them apart.
I'm doing what I do best, sir. I do what I do best.
I'm waiting for crossover season 2.
Yeah, I'm waiting for all that. All right. Here's the last one. In the NFL, this is in your opinion. What do you feel the best game of the season has been so far, in your opinion? Ryan, give it to me.
No, I go last. Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Ian.
All right, so just so I understand the question 100%. All right, what's the actual question? Like, what's the actual question?
In your opinion, what was the game of the year so far?
Game of the year. Okay.
So far.
You know what? It's got to be the game we saw this past weekend. I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles, Buffalo Bills. I mean, that was an insane game. Down to the wire, in overtime. Philadelphia, Kelly Green jerseys, the best jerseys they have, by the way. Those should be a permanent jersey. That's the point. So I will say, when it comes to the Bills, when it comes to the Eagles, that is a game that would be game of the year candidate. No doubt in my mind that the Buffalo Bills, Philadelphia Eagles for 2023. So.
Oh, to answer his son's question, tell him Cowboys and Ravens. Go ahead, Dennis.
Yeah, William, you said Cowboys and Ravens. All right. Stacks, you still there?
I am.
All right. What's your answer?
Yes.
It may seem biased, but Jets Eagles for me.
Ain't that a bitch?
Okay.
Right.
Hey, it was David versus Goliath. We had
Oh,
no
my
business
goodness.
winning that game.
Who was who?
Sean, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here, brother.
All right, what you got?
Best game of the year is to me is Philadelphia versus Dallas with Dallas and Philly. That was a great game to me.
Okay. Czar?
Adam actually mentioned it. The Texans and Buccaneers, 39-37 game, where even Baker Mayfield actually even went off, but that's the game where CJ broke a record. I think he either threw for 500 or close, but he had some 4 or 5 touchdown passes, and it was back and forth.
He had
Very
5
exciting.
touchdown passes. Absolutely, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
And I had an honorable mention, but for a different reason, because it's some shit that we've never seen, and that was the Miami Denver Bronco game. Shout out to Derek, 70-20. I just
Hey,
that
yo.
game- that game-
Yo,
Wow.
y'all gonna hate his way. Yo, listen, let me tell y'all something. That's why he come in the Zoom every fucking game day, yo. Y'all gonna hate his way right into the playoffs, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, I just can't. That's a game you just don't forget, bro. 70, bro. Come on, man. 50-point win. Like
They're mad right there.
Yeah, for different reasons. That's game of the year. So, but yeah.
Okay, what you got, Ryan?
I gotta go with the CJ, the Texas versus the
Bucks.
Tampa Bay, the Bucks. What CJ did in that game, I like. Damn, that it.
Okay, Ryan, it's time for your question, huh?
Number 1, name a backup quarterback in the NFL that deserves to be a starter quarterback in the NFL. Ian,
Taylor Heineke, Atlanta Falcons.
stop it.
Well, they
Desmond Ritter should not be your starting quarterback.
They just gave him a chance. He got benched again. What are you talking
Hey,
about?
Desmond Ritter should not be your starting quarterback, sir. It
But
should be,
hey,
Taylor Heineke.
you get you get the job, but you don't do shit with it.
Right, exactly.
And let me say that one more time for people in the back and the fans. You get the motherfucking job, but you don't do shit with it.
Right.
Yeah, Mac Jones. Oh, I'm sorry.
Zor, what you got from me?
There's not many, but and this I don't want to see him go because we've seen. I've been stressing this backup quarterback thing. Teams do not invest, lose a starter, and the season's over. Not the case for us. Cooper Rush should be an NFL starter. I hope we don't let him go, but he is the best backup in the NFL. Every time he has came in for stretches, and I ain't talking about one game. I ain't even talking about 2 games. There's been multiple occasions where he's came in 3 or 4 games in a row and has kept us afloat. I think the only loss of the last 7, 8 games he started for us was to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay. Sean.
You.
Name a backup quarterback in the NFL that deserves to be a star quarterback in the NFL.
Nobody.
Nobody. Jay.
Sam Darnold.
Are you smoking?
I'm just gonna go with Sam Darnold. I feel like Sam Darnold do the same shit Brock Purdy does. I don't see the big fucking deal. You know, that's just another story, I guess, though.
Well, he's had 2 teams that he's played for, and he's been terrible.
Dennis, what you got from?
Oh man, this is me and Zara's guy right here. Timmy DeVito, baby. Timmy DeVito.
Oh my god.
Tell him,
DeVito, baby.
he was my number 2.
God.
He was my number 2.
Timmy DeVito, baby. Hey man, we are eating chicken cutlets. I ain't never had a chicken cutlet in my life. We eating chicken cutlets nowadays for Timmy DeVito, baby.
It's a Jersey thing, brother. It's a Jersey thing.
Shout out to June. My next question: how to fix the Chargers and Name a head coach can turn the team around ASAP. Ian.
So how to fix the Chargers, it actually is one simple step. First, you fire Brandon Staley. He's got to go. Brandon Staley is by far one of the 5 worst coaches in the NFL. He is absolute garbage. He needs to go. And then I'm hiring Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh would be my coach out there for LA.
You motherfucker.
Dude,
that was my answer.
you're not, man, every week. The
Hey,
question he
listen
asked
to what I'm
was,
gonna
hold on, Ian. He said, what backup quarterback? Baker Mayfield is a starter. Josh Dobbs is a starter. They don't qualify for the question. Go ahead, Ian.
Well, Josh Dobbs is technically a back.
He's been a starter this whole year, though. He hasn't missed a game.
Now,
That's what I'm
Ron,
saying.
if I'm answering the question truthfully, there is not a single thing that will save the LA Chargers. Why? Because they are the Chargers. They always find a way to mess it up. But you know what, Ron? There are 10 fans. I feel bad for you. All right? The 10 fans left. I feel bad for you.
All right.
Yeah, 11. It's 11, actually, but yeah.
Zoe, talk to me.
I mean, just do it. You might as well just follow suit, do what teams do. They brought Kellen Moore over there. He was the hot commodity. He's been a hot commodity the last 3-4 years. He make him the head coach. I mean, that's he just got there. So usually that's what happens. You fire the head coach.
So
You bring in the hot coordinator that you just brought in. They still got a good offense. Herbert is still top 3, 4, 5 in numbers. So let him take over the team.
you think he ready for that?
Yeah, well, now he is. But when the people were trying to hire that man like 3 years ago, and he kind of, you guys, I think, were in the mix at one point, Atlanta. And of course, Jerry Jones is good at paying his coordinators that he want to keep and talking them in the stand, even Dan Quinn. So yeah, I don't know if he ain't ready now, he'll never be ready. So I don't know if he's gonna fix it, but that's the guy. That's the next guy in line. You just like Bieniemy in Washington. That's the next guy in line. That's what you do.
Dennis, talk to me.
Um,
How to fix the Chargers and name a head coach can turn the team around ASAP.
See, I don't know if this guy's gonna be instant success. But I'll take one of them coordinators, Ben or Brian Johnson. I take one of them 2 guys, come over there and help out and take over the job. This is a job that I think they could do good with. A job like the Carolina Panthers, you need somebody old school for that. You need some time and they ready. Yeah, you need some prayer over there.
So
Carolina.
I'm surprised you didn't say your ex running back that played for y'all, although you
Stu
do.
Staley, yeah, he just got fired.
You don't
was part
think
of that.
you're ready?
I think he's ready, but I just don't think they're gonna hire him.
Sean,
They gotta go to church first.
you know
They
you
gotta go
know.
to church first. That's it, man. Move up Kellen Moore. Let him pick his own staff since y'all been scoring so much. I don't know. I would trade away Keenan Allen. You know what I mean? Try to get
I'm
younger.
trying to trade.
Get rid of
I'm trying to
Eckler while you
trade Quentin
can.
Johnson too. Shit.
Get rid of Khalil Mack. Get rid of Derwin James. You know what I'm saying? You got to clean house a little bit. It's gonna look bad before it get good.
Oh no, I'm getting rid of Joey Bosa.
Him too.
Yeah, I'm not getting rid of James, but I am getting rid of Bosa too.
No, I'm getting rid of James ass. James got to go.
Not me. That's about the only thing they got on that defense, to be honest with you.
Nope, not even that. Because he be on some bullshit.
He's all pro. He's the only one that performs on that defense.
Yeah.
Khalil Mack only performs when they play the Raiders. And I don't know why. And the Bears. I'm
gonna start rebuilding now.
Actually, I take that back. I do like Samuel Jr. I would keep him.
He nice. I like that dude.
No, he be getting cooked. But
No, but I'm just saying. I mean, he ain't number one, but I'm saying, but he's still probably a top 15 cornerback.
But they're gonna have to break it up before they build it up. I'm gonna let you know that now.
Well, it's like my boy in Roadhouse said. It's gonna get worse before it gets better.
That's actually what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's my joint, boy. R.I.P.
So, Jay.
I'd get Harbaugh or try my best to get Harbaugh. I'd probably trade away Keenan Allen and try to trade up to get Maserati Marv or Leggett or something.
Oh, how many wide receivers you gonna try to
Keenan Allen's not the best thing they got going, though.
How many wide receivers do y'all
need? You gotta get younger, bro.
I hear it. I don't know if I would trade him, but yeah.
I mean, he is right now. He is top 5 wide receiver.
I'm definitely getting rid of Mike Williams. Bitch,
yeah.
Mike Williams got to go.
I'm honestly, Zard, Mike and Quentin could go. They can go for
he's a rookie.
So
he's a rookie, Dennis, and he's
he got to go. And them fucking alligator arms. You got.
Do that. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you why you don't do that after the first year. You don't want that to come back to bite you, man. Not the first year.
Let it bite. Shit is the Chargers. They always got shit biting.
All right, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I still got faith in him. Not that he may not be this number one or this stud, but I still think he can be a solid. He's too big. He's too strong. Like, he still got stuff that he has to be at least a number 2, if not number 1. Like,
how about a number 3, though?
Nah.
We seen the potential in college.
Sometimes it takes guys a minute to adjust.
That's his arms right there. His arms.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It take a minute, but dude, he's too big and strong tonight.
Okay, so how long you would give him?
I'm gonna give him 3 years.
How long?
3 years before that contract. Dennis, what's the contract? Usually 4 years. We give them 3 years. Are we gonna pay you? Or are you leaving? Let somebody else be a fool. You ain't paying them shit right now.
You right.
What they paying him? Maybe 11 million.
You know what, Zor? I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have him next season. Make him go work out extra hard. Give him that number 1 role. Get his numbers up, and then trade his ass. Trade him for the highest value I can get.
After he balls out, then you go.
After he balls out, so now his stock is up.
Hey Ron. When it comes to receivers taken in the first round, I think he was a mid first round pick. Correct me if I'm wrong. He was like a middle first round pick.
What?
I think he was the second wide receiver taken off the book.
For Quentin Johnson?
Yeah, Quentin Johnson.
He was the second wide receiver taken off the book.
He went in the 20s.
Okay, so if he's a late
and then it was Clinton. It was Clinton first.
No,
then I think it was it was Zay Flowers. Then it was Jordan Addison.
Addison went first.
Wait,
no, Addison didn't go first.
Jigba went first. It wasn't Quentin.
Jigba went first. Yeah.
All right, so Ron, here's the answer to your question. Normally, for a late first round pick, they're about $1.5–2 million per year. Normally for a late first round pick.
Yeah, you're not paying them shit.
What? You're not paying him now.
Yeah.
You got to go.
If you're a top 10 pick, though, that's like.
And to be honest, I mean, it's a little different situation, but Jigba ain't doing that neither.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
My next question: should Deion Sanders' son don't listen to his father and go to the NFL draft, or should he go back to Colorado?
Ain't ready.
Considering that he had a back injury, which made him sit out the final game of the season against University of Utah, which they were going to lose anyway, but he sat out against Utah last game of the season. I say that for Sanders, he needs to go back 1 more year. He is not ready for the draft. He's not ready for the NFL. I like his potential, but he is not ready yet. He needs to go 1 more year into college. He needs 1 more year.
Dennis.
Yeah. I don't think he should disobey his father. Your dad only putting you in the right spot because your pop got a plan, and his plan is working. He gonna make his way to Atlanta with all his sons.
Czar.
I've been saying it for a while.
Now, based off what I see in draft stock, I wouldn't come out.
No, they said he would go in the second round.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not coming out.
All right. Jay.
Nah, let him stay. Number one, his dad already knows. I mean, plus again, he did have that injury, so yeah, let him sit for another year. Well, not sit, but let him play another year at Colorado.
Okay. Sean.
Yeah, he need to stay. His draft stock could be higher next year anyway. They getting Warren Sapp, so that means the recruiting class for the defensive line to be way better. So yeah, he stay one more year. They'll probably play in the bowl game next year, have a higher draft stock, and will have to compete with Caleb Williams. So yeah, he should stay.
All right. My next question: do you think Andy Reid on the same level with Bill Belichick? And I'm not talking about the Super Bowl rings. I'm talking about offensive mind. I'm talking about
they're not. They're one's offense, one defense.
well, I'm talking about creativity. Can we say that?
Right.
All right, Ian, what you got for me?
See, Ron, it's a very tough question to answer because no matter what I do, I'm not giving somebody enough credit. Like if I say Bill Belichick is better defensively, like Bill Belichick, multi-time, head coach of the year, stuff like that, was even assistant of the year when he was with the New York Giants. So when it comes to Bill Belichick, when it comes to what he has done in terms of schemes and the way he's done styles and defensive playbooks, he is a mastermind. Bill Belichick has done what he has done for a reason. He's gotten there for a reason. But if I'm doing that, Ron, I'm taking credit away from Andy Reid and what he did offensively. Because a lot of people forget what he did in Green Bay with Brett Favre. A lot of people forget about that. So I will say, Ron, it's a tough question to answer. Because no matter who I pick, I'm pretty much discrediting the other. So I can't answer it.
All right. Dennis, talk to me.
Yeah, I'm taking Andy Reid. Andy Reid's the better coach in my hand. I'm being biased.
So you said he on the same level as Bill Belichick.
Yep.
Sean, what you got for me? Sean?
I'm here. Run the question back one more time.
Do you think Andy Reid on the same level with Bill Belichick? And I'm not talking about Super Bowl rings.
Well, if I have to be completely candid with you, I'm going to say Andy Reid's over Bill Belichick, and nobody wants to hear that. But I would have to say that because Andy Reid as a head coach has more success on two different teams. It doesn't look like Bill Belichick wins a Super Bowl with Tom Brady. Have a winning record without Tom Brady. Super Bowl. So again, without Tom, the Andy Reid success in Philly. Yeah.
My next question: should the Lakers trade Anthony Davis and where should they pay him to? Yeah.
You forgot about Jay, sir.
Let's not skip Jay because Jay.
I said Jay. You ain't say nothing, player.
When did you say my name?
Lord have mercy.
Hey Jay, what's the answer?
Jay,
what do you say?
Do you think Andy Reid on the same level with Bill Belichick? And I'm not talking about Super Bowl rings.
I would say he's on the same level. I mean, shit. Again, look what he did with Brett Favre. He's a winner. Everywhere he's gone, he's won. Philly, he's won. Like, I mean, he didn't win a Super Bowl, but I mean, what was it? 5 straight NFC championships or something like that? Games that they went to, something like that. But like, yeah, he's definitely on the same level as Bill Belichick.
Wait. What, Stacks, you ain't Jay Johnson, are you?
I am Jay Johnson, sir.
I didn't even know that, man.
I just told Ian that on Sunday.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that. That's funny. You say
Yeah, I
Jay.
knew it was Jay the whole time. I'm like, what the heck?
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I didn't know. I had no clue, honestly.
Yeah, Stacks is Jay. Yeah,
that's funny.
My next question: should the Lakers trade Anthony Davis, and where should they trade him to? Ian.
Yep.
Well, once again, it's a tough question because I like AD. You know, prime AD was top 2 at his position, no doubt. But considering where he is now, I think a reunion in Chicago is what needs to happen. Anthony Davis needs to head back home, and he needs to be a Chicago Bull. They need a power forward. They need somebody at that spot at the 4. So I'm gonna say when it comes to the Chicago Bulls, they have a need. The Lakers want to send him back home. To me, it's a win-win. So,
Dennis.
Yes, I'm going to say AD ass need to be traded, not to the Bulls, but he needs to be traded to another goddamn team. All right.
Okay.
Let his ass go. No, you're not listening. Let his ass go. He holding the Lakers back. Let his ass go.
Let's go there. What team you think should trade for Anthony Davis besides Chicago?
Besides Chicago, Big Memphis. Go ahead. Let them go ahead and make that trade.
Why you don't trade?
Let his ass. You asked me, all right? You should ask somebody else. But you asked me.
Hold on, Dennis. What'd you call him?
Big Memphis.
Little Memphis.
The little
Memphis. Tiny Memphis, right? Tiny Memphis.
Now, Zara, what you got for me?
Yep. I mean, I already answered it earlier. Trade them right to Chicago. It would help both teams. They could take Zach LaVine, Pat Williams, go under LeBron's wing. He's 6'8", about the same weight when LeBron came into the league. Maybe he can help them. The veteran leadership. Bring AD. We need that. Exactly what we need. Him, DeRozan, and Vucevic. And let's go.
Jay, what you got for me?
He definitely needs to go. But I want to say the Bulls, but to play devil's advocate, I'd send his ass to OKC.
No, hell.
I would.
Hell no.
I would.
He ain't gonna go over there and fuck up what they got over there. Hell no. Who you gonna trade for? Who you gonna give up for AD on OKC?
You gotta give up Chet and Jermaine Williams.
Yeah, Chet ain't going. No, Chet ain't going a damn place.
But you ain't keeping Chet and AD. You're
not.
It's
a terrible trade.
You're not about to get a trade from the Lakers, and you ain't giving up Chet, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, or Josh Giddey.
Right. That's my point. I'm making a point here, Dennis. It's a terrible.
So that's why I said you gotta give him Shaq.
No,
they wouldn't give up Shaq.
No.
Hey,
but the obvious answer is Chicago. But I was trying to play devil's advocate.
Hey, how about you send him to Orlando?
No, that's
you know what, Ryan? All right, Ryan. Ryan, you know what, Ryan? I'll be the asshole here. Send his ass to Detroit.
Wow.
The worst team in the NBA.
Jesus.
Okay. Hey, send him to Washington. Send him to
second worst team in the NBA.
You know what? That might be a good question.
You know how I feel about AD
for y'all.
You know how I feel about AD, yo.
I
say you let his ass rot in LA. Whole damn team, let him rot there.
How about Miami?
Next question.
His ass rot in LA. Fuck y'all get.
Yeah. Name a NBA player you thought he could have been a star, but it did not turn out that way.
Are we talking about now or like throughout history?
Overall.
Oh shit! Can I please go first?
Hey Jay, go ahead, bro. Go.
Rudy fucking Gay, yo.
Really?
Yes. Yo, Rudy Gay should have been a star.
He had a good career, bro.
Nah, he should have been way bigger than what he was.
I don't know about that.
Rudy Gay was a fucking monster.
It was high on him.
I was very high on him.
I
I
wasn't that
thought
high on him. I think he exceeded what he did. I guess it depends on your expectations.
I expected him to be elite, yo.
Nah.
He's supposed to be what Paul George is.
Nah.
To me,
He ain't got that type of offense.
Oh my fucking Rudy Gay. That's my answer. I Rudy Gay.
Ian, what you got for me?
I mean, it's very unfortunate because injuries derailed his career, but Brandon Roy.
Yeah, but he was still. I mean, is that part of? I mean, does that work for your question? Because he was.
I'm trying to figure out. If that's
no, but he was elite before he got hurt. But
I'm trying to figure out what Ron's question is. Because Ron's question.
Well, when you hear my answer, I think maybe this may be more what he's talking about.
Right.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go with two players. And one is home, Eddie Curry for the Bulls.
Who
was supposed to be a monster. He was supposed to be Embiid before Embiid.
Yeah.
A scoring machine in the paint at 7 feet and trash. We traded Elton Brand to get that pick to draft him and Chandler. And then Chandler didn't do shit till we traded his ass, but he ended up being a good player. So I'm not putting him on the list. Eddie Curry. And then my runner-up is Derek Coleman out of Syracuse. Got drafted by the New Jersey Nets. I thought he was going to be an absolute stud. I like Larry Johnson before his back gave out.
Shout out to Syracuse.
Hey, since you're a Bulls guy, what about Jay Williams?
Well, you can't go there. He got hurt in like 3 weeks. His career's over.
I got one
that's the thing. I'm trying to figure out what Ron's question is.
No, I think he meant a player that was supposed to be a stud and didn't make it based on production, not injury. Because then you could go.
Okay.
You know, I mean, it's a lot. You can open that
all
door
right.
up.
I think I got it. Hold on. I think I got it now. Raymond Felton out of North Carolina.
I didn't think he was going to be a good pro, but I can see that answer.
I can give you that.
I got one for y'all, Michael Beasley.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Okay.
Yes.
Really good. They were talking about when we had the number 1 pick. They were like, "Do we take Rose or Beasley?" Because Beasley was the number 1 player out of high school in that draft, and they were both freshmen when they came out of college.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Y'all better not take Beasley out." And like, they know what we doing. We took the homegrown kid, and obviously it was the right pick. You know, injuries besides that, but yeah, that's a good one, Ryan. That's a good one.
What you got for me?
I'm going to say my man Lance Stevenson.
Lance make you dance.
Lance and make him dance. That's my man Lance Stevenson.
Lance make you dance.
You thought he was going to be a star, Dennis?
Lance make him dance Stevenson. Yeah.
I mean, he got that money for Charlotte and bounced.
Yeah, I don't think coming out though he was posed. I forgot when he got drafted. I don't think it was.
He was second round pick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I mean, I hear you if you felt that way personally. But
hey, what about Corey Brewer, like coming out of Florida? Like,
he wasn't posed. Nah, he was like the fourth of that tree. That in my opinion, because they had Noah, they had the other center. They had another guy that was supposed to be good too. They had 4 players on that team that won.
How about Michael Reid?
Nah, I mean maybe he was good. He was good.
Like I'm just
I don't know if he's supposed to be a star.
In the draft, like DJ Augustine, maybe him. No.
Yeah.
Now. Glenn Big Dog Robinson, why he had a successful career.
Yeah.
I thought he was all world. I thought he was going to be the next, like Kevin Durant before Kevin Durant.
But
he was 6'9", 6'10", could shoot from anywhere, could dribble the ball on your ass, post you up. And he had a solid career, but he didn't do what I thought he would.
Hey, Czar, who's that guy from UConn? Like this guy from UConn, he did great in the tournament. He went high in the draft.
Ben Gordon or Kemba Walker?
Or Shabazz Napier.
You talking about? Yeah. Or there's the one that went to Miami that LeBron liked when they beat Derrick Rose.
Yeah, Shabazz Napier.
No, the point guard though from UConn that beat Derrick Rose on the Miami Heat.
He wasn't from UConn. He was from
No, he was Kansas. From I was Kansas, huh?
Mario Chalmers.
North
Chalmers. You're right. That's Kansas.
No.
Kansas. Okay, I got you.
Mario
Shabazz Napier. Yeah, you're right.
Mario Chalmers. Okay.
Yeah, that's who I thought you were talking about, but I had to. Yeah, school mixed up.
I remember
I just didn't think Napier was going to be a star though.
I thought Napier was going to be nice too.
My next question: name a NBA greatest player that did not win a ring.
All right, greatest to never win a championship.
Got a
I'm
couple
gonna
of
go Charles
them.
Barkley.
And you said NFL or NBA?
NBA.
NBA, Charles Barkley.
So
I wrote three down.
I think
I
me
wrote
and
three
Zara got
down.
the same one.
I wrote I was gonna say I wrote three down in case y'all take them. Y'all not gonna take all three, but Barkley was one of them. Go ahead, whoever's next. What you got, Stacks?
Malone. You can't
Okay.
argue with Malone, bro. Stockton.
Well, you don't name everybody. Fool.
Yeah, you don't got to name everybody.
This
No,
motherfucker
I'm
just
just-
go to
Hey,
the
but they
list.
go together though. But that's a good one because they go together anyway.
He
Though.
said three, so I was going to pick three off the top of my head. So,
Well, no, I
Malone-
only wrote three down in case they say them, so I won't say the same one. You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of why I did that.
But overall, my favorite.
I'm gonna go Carmelo Anthony.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
What you got, Dennis?
All right, well, since me and you got the same one, I'm gonna say a different one. I'm gonna go with
I
Reggie.
got two more. I got two more, so you can say them. Because I know we got
Reggie
the same
Miller.
one, but I got one on standby.
Oh, okay, and Allen Iverson.
Right, I already knew that. So I have Barkley. I have Barkley one. I will have Barkley AI. Whichever. They're close. The most deserving is those two to me.
I got one for y'all.
Hold on. But the one I'm going to choose, since like I said, it'd be a little different. I think he was well deserved. I think he's one of the most underrated players, superstars in NBA history, and that's Dominique Wilkins, which is mine.
That was a good one.
Tracy McGrady too. Yeah.
Human highlight.
My next
I guess Steve Nash wouldn't be on there, but all right.
Hell no, get him up out of here.
My next question: do you think the New York Knicks owner James Dolan need to sell the team?
10 years ago, yes.
So should he sell it? Absolutely. Will he? Absolutely
No.
not.
Yeah, he won't.
Biggest market in the United States, the biggest media market, NYC, Madison Square Garden, the most iconic venue in sports. No, he's never going to sell it.
Dennis, what you got?
All right, let me tell you. Let me tell you this. All right, I used to be a Knicks fan. I stopped being a Knicks fan because of Dolan. To be honest with you, I gave all the way up on the Knicks because of Dolan. Didn't like the way he was doing things. Didn't like what was going on and everything I heard. But I was a big Knicks fan. Rashawn to tell you, he here. I was a big Knicks fan, and I left. I left all that shit alone.
You went bye-bye?
Yeah.
Zo, what you got?
You gotta stick with the devil, you know. That's how I felt.
Yeah, that's the short answer. I mean, bye-bye. I'm done. I don't care about them. We've owned them. I mean, every time I hear the Knicks, I just think of the glory days when we used to kick their ass. I don't care.
Okay. Jay.
Absolutely. I have a lot of friends who are Knicks fans, and it's just when a New York team is not a prime destination for free agency because of the owner, it's time for him to go.
Sean.
I think he left.
Talk to me.
Big question, right?
Do you think the New York Knicks owner James Dolan need to sell the team?
Maybe, sure. Why not? I don't think that's gonna help him win no games, but yeah, I guess.
I think it will help them that he will not be in the front office. To me, he don't know what the fuck he doing over there. You're not putting players where they need to be at. You cannot get no superstar to come over there because you're an asshole. Everybody knows when you see a superstar, it's gonna fill up the seats.
And when he banned Oakley from
Right.
Madison Square Garden, that's crazy.
Right. That
And Spike Lee too.
right.
And that's crazy.
Those two people right
Wait,
there.
they banned Spike Lee from the Garden?
Yeah.
Sell a team.
Yeah, it's time to go, bro.
He been there. How long that been, Jay?
What, they did that to Oak?
Yeah, both of them. About
Oak,
2 years
I think
now?
that was like, I think Oak.
No, Charles Oakley was like in the mid 2010s. Yeah, that was like almost a decade ago.
Was it?
Yeah, Charles Oakley was like 2015 around there.
It seemed like that shit was just like 2 years ago.
What?
Hey, time flies, man.
Yeah, yes it did.
But these people made New York Knicks. How you gonna ban them from coming to the games? What kind of shit is that?
Damn, it was 2017. Sheesh.
All right, I was a year off.
So,
no, you're right.
Oh shit!
what you say, Sean?
Sell a team.
Oh, okay. My last question. If you an NBA head coach, will you play somebody just because the GM paid that player and he is not doing his job? Or will you let the rookie play and he is doing the same job as the player you paid? And
Look, regardless of how much the guy's getting paid, if the best person on the court needs to be in the starting lineup, the best five people on the court need to be in the starting lineup.
I agree with that 100%.
So regardless of what team it is, regardless of who the owner is, GM is, coach is, it doesn't matter. All that matters is you put the best 5 people on the court.
Right. You see.
That's not always the case, though.
But hold on.
That's not
This
always
is what
the
I'm
case.
saying. You see the other Antetokounmpo brothers don't get the game, right?
what?
Yeah.
They get like 2 minutes a game, but yeah.
Exactly. That's just to let you know. The best player is gonna play on my court. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so who was the 2 guard when Manu Ginobili was with the Spurs?
Bruce Bowen, wasn't it?
No, that's the small forward.
Bruce Bowen played small forward?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know who played 2 guard then.
Michael Finley? I don't know.
No, exactly. The point is Manu Ginobili was better than the starting shooting guard, but it was just better for Manu to come off the bench.
Matter of fact, when Derek get here, we'll ask Derek.
So, Czar.
I think it was Roger Mason, I think. Somebody like that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm playing I'm doing my own thing. I'm not doing nothing just because of you're not being a head coach, you're being a puppet. So I'm playing what I feel I need to do in my strategy, my strategicisms.
All right. Well, Jay.
Which narrative do you want? Do you want to be the coach who has the player who's making $40 million a year sitting on the bench? Or do you want to be the coach that's winning games? Because ultimately, in the end, it's a money-making sport, right?
Right.
Kids come to see the person you just paid $20, $30 million to, right?
Right. But
I'm in total agreement. The best players should play. I'm not saying that they shouldn't. But I said I could understand the narrative of you've got to put the big money players on the floor.
Right.
I can understand it because, that's whose jerseys are selling. So
Hey Jay, can I give you an idea though?
Sure.
All right. So you're paying this guy, let's say $25 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he doesn't need to be in the starting lineup. You can put him in for 20 minutes. He doesn't got to play for 40 minutes a night. You can put him in for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, you could, but like I said, I understand both sides, but for me, best players should always play. That's just common sense. But when finances come into it, you could kind of understand the other side too.
But okay, I'm glad you brought that up, Jay, because if my rookie that doing what I asked him to do, and he playing better ball, I'm going to keep him in there. But what the GM saying?
No, I hear you on that. Agreement. I'm not saying you're wrong, at all. I totally agree.
My question is, Ron, who are you modeling this off of? Because you clearly have an example in mind.
Yes, I seen this on a podcast, and he was talking about it. I forgot the dude's name, but he was playing for the
Oh, it was Nate Robinson.
the Nuggets or the Jazz a couple years ago.
It was Nate
Who?
Robinson. It was Nate Robinson. He
No,
was talking about Nate I saw the podcast. He was talking about Nate Robinson. He said, "Yeah, that's because he said next time I got on the floor, I was going to fucking go crazy." And I saw the podcast. I know what podcast you're talking about too. It's the podcast with Jeff T.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about.
I'm just saying. If y'all ever seen the movie Eddie with Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah.
And they got the boy Stacey Patterson in there, who was the star of the team.
Stacey Patton.
And instead, she benched that motherfucker. She benched him and put the old man in. And they started.
Y'all saw Love and Basketball. You see when Sanaa Lathan ended up at USC and they started her in the championship game over the veteran. You see what I'm saying?
No, the girl got injured.
Girl got hurt.
No. Remember the next game she called when she was healthy. She said, "I'm considering starting you over such and such," and she wasn't enthused. And she was like, "Well, I didn't think you liked me." Remember, she was like, "Well, you think I'm gonna do all this to a player I think has no potential?" No, she gave her the gig.
So I seen that. I was like, I got to make that into a question. Yeah.
All right, I ain't mad at it.
So that's it, Dennis.
All right, man. Anybody got any last words?
That's all, folks.
Anybody got any last words?
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
That's what I'm talking about. Y'all be easy. You understand what I'm saying? And make sure you God bless and good night.